Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that we need in magic. Most of all, the most basic things. Now, of course, you can have a lot more or a lot less, and it can differ since there's so many ways to practice magic. So, for example, if you are from the right hand path, left hand path, then some of the objects will be different. So here on my table, I have just a small inventory to give you an idea. Speaking of inventory, it's really good to do it once in a while, maybe once or twice a year, because it will help you to know what you use the most, what you didn't use, what you need to buy again, or what you won't buy again. Now, as I explained in one of my other videos, if you have too much, for example, uh, for the herbs, okay, here's some rows. If you have too much of herbs that you use just one time, well, then you can try to research them and maybe do a mix for example, for incense, to dress the candle, or things like that. Okay. Speaking of herbs, like I said, rose, great for all kind of flowers. Rosemary will replace all herbs. Now, it's also good to have some smudge sticks, okay? They can be different, but some sage is always good. Also some incense. This one is self-love, but you can have all the incense you want, but the basic two are at least the frankincense and the olive one, plus dragon blood is a good one to have too. Of course, you will need some candle. Now, with the candle, excuse me, I'm gonna try to put you over there. With the candle, you have different kinds. You can use the candle cake birthday, okay, at the dollar store. You can use tea lights, and of course, there's so many candles that you can use. These are just two groups of them. Now, with the candle, of course, matchsticks, or if you prefer, some lighter like that, if you have sometimes some candle in a jar, and it's good to go in the jar. Okay. With that, of course, some candle holder. Now you can have one like this one. These are simple. Now, if like me, you use some herbs, you can use one like that and put some herbs all around. Or, and also, before I forgot, you can use a snuffer, okay? So if sometime you don't want to blow out the candle, that's good to have. Also, here I have some self-love oil, but some oil to either put on yourself or to do some incense to dress a candle or some things like that. Okay. You can and you will need some salt. Here I have some black salt, some white salt, always important. Now, you will need also, a calice. Now you can use one like this, okay? If you don't want to use something like that, you can use a basic glass like that, or sometimes I like to use some glass shot or a little glass if you wish. Now you're gonna need also some crystals, maybe one quartz like this to replace all of them, some selenite maybe to, clear some space and clear up your other crystals. And this one is good too because you can use it also as a wand. Okay, so to direct the energy, it's a good one to have. Speaking of wands, well, you can have a wand like this one that you can also decorate, okay, if you wish. If not, you can use a tree branch that you found and make it personal to you. Also, well, that's not but for everyone, but if you wish, you can have an atame like this one. If not, you can use a kitchen um, knife, but just make sure that your kitchen knife has a black handle and that you won't use it to cut anything or make some food with it. Okay, keep it simply for your magic. Now, you will need a mortar and pillar. Now there's different kind and shape, and this one is a small one that I love, but you can find a lot of them in the dollar stores too. Okay, so if you wish, you can use them. Some strainer, and of course maybe some little, spoons to mix your ingredients and things like that. Now, of course, this is the basic that you may use, but like I said, you can have many more stuff if you wish or not. And it's not necessary to go and buy the most pricey things. Like I said, the dollar stores is a good place to find things, or you can also buy them at the thrift stores. Um, Another example, if for example your uh, grandmother passed and she leaves you some, dishes or things like that, you can also incorporate them. And I'm also forget, just give me a second. Sorry, yeah, you can use what she gave you. And also, very important, a little cauldron, okay? It can be bigger, but this you can use for many things. You can burn a candle, you can use for incense, you can use to mix some ingredients, and many, many more things. So I hope that this helped you, and maybe that will give you some ideas on what to buy and what to use also. And you can make a list, okay, to see what you want, what you don't want, what you need or not. And, you know, try to use the most you can. And like I said, do some mix or give them as offering. Um, at the very, very, last, if you can't really use it, well, maybe you can use them in compost or give them back to nature. So, thank you for watching, and I hope that um, you will take this good. Um, hope that you will take these good habits. Thank you.